Hey you guys, so I was wondering, do you realize how important it is to love yourself? We all talk about it and everyone says you gotta love yourself and it all starts with you and you can't love other people if you don't love yourself first. And they say that your self-worth is the foundation for everything that you create in your life. So do you realize how important it is to do the work to love yourself? I was thinking about this. I don't think we know. I don't think we realize how important it is. It's, for me, a daily struggle, really, to reset my mind every morning to believe and know I am loved. I have to look in the mirror and tell myself I love you. And that was a huge challenge for me. I don't know if you've heard of that exercise, but it is insane. I thought it was insane when I first started. Like, I don't want to look at myself like this close, and I don't want to say all this I love you stuff. But that exercise, because it was such a challenge at first, turned into being something I needed so badly. I had no idea that the struggle to do that was an indicator that I just wasn't used to, like, that one-on-one love for yourself like you give to other people. So I realized I just wanted to make a little video about how important it is, and we all need to know. It's like working out. You know how important working out is? Very important to many of us. What we eat, very important. What we put in our mind every morning and start our day with is very important. It's just like being diligent about when you're gonna work out. You have to plan it and make it happen. What you're gonna eat, it starts at the store. You don't bring crap home because you don't want to eat it, so you don't bring it home. You bring home all the good things you want to live on for the next week. So that's what we have to do for ourselves when it comes to love. And I just thought I'm gonna just get into it with you guys on that today. Another little thing that I had to do for a therapist once was write 10 things that I liked about myself. And that was my homework. And I was like, that's like 10 things, I can think of 10 things that I want to improve about myself, 10 things that I like about myself. That was, a challenge. So all I'm saying is we don't realize how important it is to love ourselves, because I think we would all be doing it more often, these little exercises, if we knew how important it was to love ourselves. We're so busy, so many of us, I'm mostly speaking for women here, but anyone could be this, but we're so busy loving other people and giving support and encouragement and what we feel is love. I love you and think you're wonderful, and we do that for everyone else. But when it comes to us, we get a little like, I don't want to look at myself. It's weird. But when I changed that and started giving myself the quality time and eye contact that I wanted with anyone else who I loved, when I started requiring that of myself, it was like, oh my gosh, I count to me, and that actually means something. I didn't think that I counted. This is what it comes down to. I didn't think I counted. Oh, never mind me. What does everyone else need? So right there, it was like, no, that's wrong. I do count. And if I don't think I count, my life's going to show that I don't think I count. And that's not the life I want. I've lived that life. And now I'm here, by myself. And as scary as it is, moving forward, I feel like I know my value. And it's been a journey just to get here. So anyway, I feel like I wouldn't be doing anything I'm doing in this life of mine if I hadn't discovered the power of loving myself. And so it's like another world for me now. I'm doing things I've never done before or would have never done, because I was always like, not me, I can't figure that out, I'm not good at that. And I've now realized all of this stuff was, these were just messages I was telling myself. Doesn't mean it was true. So coming to love myself has changed my whole life. And it is still a challenge, of course, like I said, every day to keep the reprogramming going. But I just wanted to share, it's not easy. It's just like working out. Nothing, admirable just comes easy. You have to work for these things. So I'm just saying, I'm working on this new thing called self-love. It's changed my life, and I want to promote it to help other people tap into this life-changing new perspective. And I used to think I loved myself. I did not think I thought people who didn't love themselves would, do these things that are bad for you, and that's a person who doesn't love themselves. But I didn't know that I was one of those people who didn't love themselves, but I didn't. And I now realize doing some of these exercises, wow, like feels like an iceberg inside of me melting. Like, oh my gosh, I just never gave myself warm love. It was always kind and forgiving and generous to other people, but for me, I was so hard on myself. So to change that and get rid of that mean, harsh critic in my life that was inside my head, to daily work on silencing that voice has changed my life. And I just want to help everyone under the sun, whoever needs to hear this, that this should be your work. We were created by God to be limitless, loving, and to have wonderful relationships. I know. Crazy, but all we need to do is change our message to ourselves. And I'm gonna share more stuff, other things I do and that I've learned for reprogramming our brains. But for now, I just wanna say, let's get on board with this self-love stuff. Okay, that's it. Drop the mic.